Okay, now we're gonna see. We're gonna see if I can resist the urge to whack you with my sword when I come in this room and you surprise me. Okay? Okay. How lovely the lava falls look around the graveyard. Hey gang, this is Stormy and welcome back to Paradise of Monsters. And welcome back to our happy little hovel here in this graveyard. I started to say something else, but I'll be nice. So, because this is obviously not the kind of graveyard where kids go and put flowers on their grandparents' grave, or when I was in grade school, we used to go clean the graveyard or the cemetery. You know, once a year, just the whole grade school would go, and I think that's lovely. And actually, they do it in the town I live in now too. So, I don't know if they do it in big cities. I don't care. I live in a small city and I love it. So yeah, cozy little home. Hovel is where the heart is, after all. I left the signs because I'm going to assume that Carol Martell is a name that means something to somebody, or, well, maybe not. But it's nice anyway. It's a nice thought. So we have stuff, and we have, well, we have some stuff. I moved over here. Also, I was able to set our spawn. Finally was able to sleep. I don't know if maybe you're, like, prevented from sleeping in the Victory Monument, like if it's always day there or something, but moving a bed over here, that's the first time I've set our spawn since we started this map. So, yeah. Which, I mean, if your spawn is going to be in your storage room, that's like 2 button clicks away, but in this case, this could be interesting. I don't know what to expect. It's different than it was before. So this is... I'm not going to burn the trees because they have glowstone in the top. So I don't know how much light that actually puts down, but it's a nice... It looks nice. Also, the lava falls are, yeah, dangerous, but I'm going to try not to block them off. My God, it's quiet. We're not on peaceful, are we? No, I just ate. So we're not on peaceful. But... it's awfully quiet. What the hell? Okay, I hear a spider. Wow, that was unnerving. It was like, where'd the monsters go? They take the day off? Maybe they have hurt paws like my dog. I don't know what my dog did to his paw, but he's limping really badly on it. So, but he's a friggin' 2-year-old lab. I'm trying to keep him. Oh dear, those poisonous ones. I wish you guys would hurt a paw. I wouldn't give you an aspirin. I give my dog an aspirin. I called the vet, and I'm like, okay, what do I give him? Because I don't want to hurt him. So he told me what to give him and how much. And, you know, I'm like, I'm trying to keep him quiet, but he's a lab. Labs don't know how to be quiet. That's not in their nature. That's why we have him. So he could play with the kids. You know, and take ruffling and tussling on the floor with my son and not get hurt. So, but he did something, and all that ruffling and tussling outside with his, well, his buddy. I'm not surprised really that he's limping. So I'm surprised it hasn't happened before. So yeah, we have that, and also I have a doctor's appointment with my daughter this afternoon to discuss her MRI results and what we're going to do about her scoliosis. Today is October 14th, just to give you guys an idea. So I'm recording mostly to kill time. Whoa, look at you. That's creepy as shit right there. I think the headless stuff and the ghosts that they can make now are just, they're eerie. Oh well, like I said yesterday, or, well, it was yesterday, but it would be the last recording for you guys. But it is the right time of year. That was weird. I thought I'd somehow managed to shoot myself because I shot and then went forward. But it was that damn skelly behind us. Those baby zombies running through there are dangerous because obviously they're dangerous. So these spiders have some kind of potion effect on. It doesn't seem to matter. I think it's probably speed. You have fire. I hear a baby. Let's break that while we can. I know there's a chest up there. I see that, but I want to be sure what's coming up behind. Ow. And we took a lot of hits there. Ow! Just as I said that, skeleton popped up out of nowhere. God, I hate skeletons. Seriously. Why do they have to be so irritating? And why are skeletons always archers, like forever? Is that a Dungeons and Dragons thing? I mean, I played Dungeons and Dragons way back in the day, but I don't remember. I wasn't into it enough for it to or to really remember details like that. Dude, wow, look at you being all tanky. Okay, apparently they have projectile protection. Started to say parasite protection. I'm not in my right mind, you guys. My dog never chews. Oh, I didn't bring ladders. My dog never chews anything. You give him a treat, he swallows it in one gulp. But no, stuff a friggin' aspirin and a piece of cheese, and he chews it so delicately, it was like he's chewed before. You'd think he had practice. He just grunted at me. He knows I'm talking about him. So he spit the aspirin out, so I had to pick it up, sort of kind of sit on him. Not really sit on him, but it would have looked like I was, I guess, because I had to keep him still. Shove the pill down his throat, and then give him, you know, rub his throat, hold his mouth closed so he couldn't spit it back out at me. Rub his throat, and then give him another little morsel of cheese to apologize. We're talking morsels because my dogs don't get table food. But it's the easiest. I can't shove a piece of aspirin in dog kibble, so my dogs get dry food. It's better for their teeth than the wet variety. Can you guys stop it? I'm trying to get up to that chest. That's like what I am actually actively pursuing. And, well, I can't seem to make it. Remember how I said it was quiet? They were all lying in wait for us to come close. Probably. So, yeah, but obviously I got a lot done. I got all the loot moved out of Ghost Desert. Ooh, an iron ingot. It's one I don't have to mine. Whoa, where are you? There you are. Oh. We've only got one fire resist potion, and this doesn't feel like a good time to use it. But I really wish we had better saturation. I think we have steak. Okay, do not shoot me off of here. Stop that! You're gonna break my damn armor! Whew! Don't hesitate too long, or everything will spawn up underneath you. Oh, I thought that was a creeper. Oh, thank you! Good timing on the torches. I don't care much about the glowstone. I'll take it. So I can break the chest, but it's not that interesting. So, but thank you so much for the torches, because seriously, that's super helpful. Glowstone is handy underwater. That's about it. Otherwise, and for decorating, of course. But as far as CTM maps go, there's not many people I've ever watched who honestly preferred glowstone over torches. They're too hard to deal with because you can't run through them. They're an actual physical block you have to stop in place. Torches, you can run by and just kind of throw them breezily on the ground. Oh yeah, projectile protection. Yeah, they're tanky. But they're dropping their chain armor, and the thing is that we're going to need that to repair some of this other stuff. Oh, well. I'm going to throw the dropped armor, in with the drops, I think, because we're going to get so much of it that, not that I don't appreciate it, but I don't see any reason to put it in our loot or our equipment chest. It'll just fill it up, So let's do that. Sorry I'm doing all this on camera. Usually I can do it quickly enough. Oh, wow. Whoops. Let's see if we can fill a whole thing with zombie heads. How about that? Do that. Do that. La-di-da. Do-di-dee. Shooby-doo. Put that on the bar because we keep getting set on fire. The regen potion should have been on the bar to begin. Oh, I'm fighting with the Bane sword. Whoops. I was cutting down. No wonder. I was. Excuse me. I was cutting the webs out of here to use for paintings and such because I didn't want to use any of our wool, even though we've got tons of extra, but I didn't want to use any of it. So I came and cut the webs and then forgot to take off the sword that I used because I didn't give a damn about that one. So yeah, this should go a little easier now that I'm using the right sword. Really, the right weapon makes all the difference. Speaking of, we didn't have cable all last year. We ended up with, when my in-laws were staying with us, we ended up with so many, let's see, look at the small, oh yeah. We ended up with all the movie channels, all the DVRs, all the everything, and our cable bill was $200 a month. And you know what? Balls to that, and I canceled all of it. The only thing I kept was I switched internet to our cable company instead of the DSL we had. We did have Dish before, but I just went, you know what? No. Paid them off, and so my husband didn't have The Walking Dead for the entire 5th season. And he likes that show. And I've mentioned it before. So and AMC, they showed all of season 5 the day that season 6 started up, you know, to help people catch up. So he's been working on that for like 2 days. And I've been kind of watching. I have a general idea now. Oh, blocks. Thank you. I have enough of an idea to realize that the lead character has some... my interest in this show grew when I saw that the lead character is actually really hot. So, you know, girls gotta have priorities. Ah, you're not a priority. You're a spider. And spiders are not priority unless they're on me. At which point, the hysterical spider dance will overtake any and all activities I may be currently doing. Standing there talking to somebody, doesn't matter. There's a spider on me, hysterical spider dance. My dog, if you hear him, he is down here muttering because he can't get his ball out from underneath the cabinet. The printer stand, you know, next to my computer, and he is right here. And I can't do much about it. If he gets too obnoxious, I will pause and address the issue. But he wants me to throw his ball. He wants to play fetch. He plays fetch inside, and he wants me to do all that, and I want him to be quiet because he's got a hurt paw. So when he runs, he's really gimpy. It's horrible, and I feel bad for him. But the dumbass won't settle. Please don't blow up. Or, please don't settle. Yeah, whatever. Moving along then. I think my method for this area is going to be, get torches, go to the dark spots, put torches down, and then later on we'll come back through and kind of see and mop up. Because, there's quite a few spawners in here. We're getting late map now, you guys. We don't have many wolves left, so it's getting progressively harder, and my dog is getting progressively louder. And I can't seem to dissuade him from it. Oh, well. I tapped him with my toe. Yes, tapped. I didn't kick him. I didn't kick my dog. But I tapped him with my toe to try to get him to stop whining, and he looked at me like, "What? I'm busy." And went back to staring under the printer stand. I don't know how his ball got under there. Well, I mean, his watch it. His toys. Oh, hi. Go away. I bet he did that so you could easily get out of the graveyard. And if he didn't, well, he totally should, because that's... I think if you're going to have if you're a map maker and you're going to have an area with cobble walls, skeleton jockey's the way to go, because the spiders can climb the walls. So, just a thought. Plus, I prefer skeleton jockeys over some of these custom mobs. I had to laugh at the wiki. It said, talking about how spider jockeys are so dangerous. And I guess they really are if you're not used to it. If you don't fight or if you don't play custom maps. But, ow. You never see spider jockeys hardly ever in vanilla Minecraft. And when you do, it's rare. And there's never more than one, I think. Like, they don't spawn in groups like other enemies. So... we have 12 pork chops. Let's use that for right now. I know there's a place I can get food. I just can't find it. Dump all this stuff off again. Dump all the blocks off again. I am not going to cut for this. It's quick enough, and we're going to be doing it a lot, so... because the enemies have custom drops. Wow, I'm using a lot of torches. Of course, what else is new? I always use a lot of torches. Like, a lot. So. Oh, well. I would probably actually use fewer torches if I turned off smooth lighting. Because then I could see, like, the gradient on the block and see how light it was. But, smooth lighting is prettier, so. I like it better. Oof. Well, we secured this little area, but the graves are those slow sand things that I ran by. But it's a lot better than it was before. I think if this is the map I was thinking of before, like this whole area was just graves. I could be thinking of a different map. That's entirely always possible with me, but... Aha! Martel's leggings. There we go. Yeah, take the chest. What's on them? Blast protection 5 and unbreaking. I'll take those just because ours are just about dead. I would like those not to break. I hate it when named unique items like that break. Do they have any? No. They don't have any attributes. They're just iron pants. That's cool. They're good iron pants. Blast protection 5, unbreaking 3. That's handy. We'll be really tanky against creepers. And you can't really be too tanky against creepers. Not really. Given the nature of the things. And that burst of blast damage can really mess you up if you don't block, or you're not prepared, or you're in 1.9 and you forget you can't block. That's going to be the biggest problem. The first time I play a map in 1.9, it's going to be comical. I am going to keep... I'm afraid I'm just going to die horribly repeatedly because I'm going to... You know, it's easy enough in vanilla to remember, you know, fiddle fudge. It's easy enough in vanilla not to accidentally have lag at the wrong second. Oh, well. We have plenty of gas tiers. We found them in that last area. We have plenty of tiers. Hi. I just, they're back there. But I did brew up a batch. Excuse me, your bodies seem to be in the way of my torch placement. I'm like, why can't I place a torch? There's a freaking ghost there. Or whatever you want to call them. I'm going to call them ghosts. Ow! Hiya! Hiya! Die, foul beast! You know, it feels wrong, but if you wouldn't hide, monster spawners, gotcha! Screw off. I have a water bucket. I choose not to use it, but I have a water bucket because my torches are on the ground. And if I use a water bucket, I'm going to wash all my torches away. And, well, that's a bad idea. Because there is a plethora of spawners in here that I don't want to have them all... Go away. I'm busy. Damn it! I said I'm bit... Where'd you come from? Like, fell... Ah! Ah, nice. Figured since I fell on the chest, I'd peek in it. I have no idea what's in these, obviously. I'm just trying to get rid of the spawners. I don't know if you guys can hear my dog. He's getting pissed because I'm ignoring him. So he's... But he's muttering because he's not really supposed to bark inside, so... I'm gonna have to take pity on him and go in a minute. But now he's over by the China hutch. Probably buffing at a different ball. I call it buffing when he does that. He's back there. Like that, you know? Oh, hi, kitty. Did I make a weird noise and you gotta come check? I'm okay, but you're teetering on the arm of my chair, and if you reach out and grab me, I'm gonna make a weird noise. Those claws are vicious. So these are different graves. I need a shovel. I wonder if they have anything in them. Well, that one does. Crap, that means I gotta check all the slow sand graves too. One grave in this whole place could have something underneath it, and I gotta check. That one has a spawner. Saw those sparks. One nice thing about these cobble walls is that they do screw up the monster pathfinding. So the monsters... It's kind of a hassle for me to get around. I don't know if you guys have noticed how many times I've tried to make a jump and couldn't because there was a wall in the way. But the monsters have a harder time with it than I do. So it makes the area, it bisects it a little better. Makes it, whatever. Makes it a little easier to navigate. Whatever. Break the chest. I don't care about the slow sand because I have like a little... 2-piece netherwort farm, if you guys will recall, and that's really all I need. I've had more than enough netherwort because he gives me potions, so I haven't had to brew that many. I have some more heads for the wall here. Let's put the skeleton head down there because it's unique. And let's put whatever. I'll do that off camera. So yeah, this is just... I don't even technically need to be recording. Like, this is probably not even going to go up until day after tomorrow. Because Hawkraw and I are actually due to put up one of our videos. And he said he thinks he'll be up to recording tonight. So, but well, I have to do something to pass the time. But my dog, he seems to have other plans. So I'm going to pause and make some repairs because these things are getting low. Figure out what the hell my dog is boofing about, and I will be right back. Don't go away. I mentioned that the iron up here seems to be more heavily concentrated, but also more guarded. I wasn't lying. So, but I figured I would record coming. Oh my god! I figured I'd record coming up here just in case there's something special up here that is a reason why it's like this. Because I mean, like, this is. I ran away last time. I figured what could it possibly be, but. And I have a water bucket, but I'm too busy shooting these. Well, I was too busy shooting the creepers. Now I can use the water bucket if need be. I would like to find the spawners. Damn it, I was hoping that meant to... Okay, you're... right there. You're right above me, aren't you? Somewhere. There. Okay, we got rid of one of the blaze spawners. There's a creeper. So they're up there somewhere. Yeah, there's, like, stuff up here. I don't understand it. Stop it! If it's because there's, like, a lot of iron. Ow. Oh. Hi, I just noticed there's a creeper. Also, there's a creeper there. You should probably die. Does the white stuff mean anything? The white clay, I mean. Does that mean anything? Huh. Doesn't seem to, as far as I can tell. Alright. We have got to get rid of that. That's one of those spawners that... I don't want to say it's a wide area spawner, because that might be wrong, but it's one of those spawners that spawns when you're, like, far away. Oh, hell! Really? Okay, nuts to that. What? Oh my god, seriously? It's iron! Oh my god, look at the... Ah! Mommy, I want my mommy! All I wanted was some iron so I could fix my stuff. Hello, kitty. Here you are. I knew I could count on you. Ah! What the friggin' hell just happened? Holy shit! What was that? Wow! Look, do you see this? This is why I decided to get more iron, is because I have to move my cat's tail out from in front of me. My animals, guys, my pets, they make my life so much richer and also so much crazier. But I wanted iron because this is a bunch of those helmets that those skeletons were dropping, because we've got a ton of them, so I kind of stuck them together. But we need iron to fix our helmet because I don't have an unbreaking book. And my cat is pushing buttons with her ass on my phone. How the hell did you search for kudzu, you crazy cat? Good God. Sorry, guys. I had to fix my phone. She had it on kudzu air conditioning experts. I think when she... Yep. Yeah, that's the banner ad on my stopwatch app. And, that I used to time my episodes. And so it's sitting on my desk where I can see it. And when she came up to check on me, she sat on it. Turns out a cat's ass can activate a touchscreen on a Samsung Galaxy. Bet you guys didn't know that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use... Sorry if I just poofed in you guys' ears, but I'll go ahead and use... I was like, why do I have a piece of iron left over, you idiot? You only used 4 and you had 5. Basic math, honey. Wow. Ooh. If I, like... Okay, but then if I rename them, but then I go to repair them later, does it make them cheaper? Later? I really hate this, but I don't want to use those boots. Because I do not want them to break. So we lose the buffs from those, but, well, that's alright. We still have buffs from other... I started to say programs. Okay, I'm still distracted by my cat. Now she's sniffing my screen and I'm waiting for her to click on something else. It's a crazy morning around these parts, you all. I don't know why It seems so nuts. It just feels crazy today. I don't know why. Could have something to do with what just happened. That was kind of nuts. Wow. That was not expected. I knew, of course, okay, I know that there are gas spawners up on the very tippy top where you're not supposed to go. But I was just trying to get to the creeper spawner right there. So, yeah. Wow, that was nuts. I hope that there's some iron around here that's, like, not so scary. Wow. No traps. Okay. I don't know why I'm suspicious, but I'm suspicious. Suspicious. Stormy is suspicious. Also, I'm doing a fantastic job of putting torches right by where I put them before. It's almost like I would put them in the same spot again. It's kind of weird how that works, actually, when you think about it, but whatever. Should have brought a shovel. The only reason well, I guess I can, well, it'd be quicker to do that, come to think of it, because I think most of the spawners that are in here are hidden under the, well, the headstone, so to speak, rather than in the grave itself. So I think it'd be quicker to dig at the block. Yeah. Come on, Stormy. Function. Focus. Think. Alright. So, let's continue doing what we do, which is putting down torches. Lots and lots of torches. And killing spiders. I hear a thing walking. Oh. What are you? Ow, you have thorns. The only thing thorns is good for is for the custom mobs to wear on their armor. It doesn't do jack crap for a human player, really, but it's fantastically annoying for custom mobs to have on. So, yeah, that's what thorns is good for, basically, in my opinion. Because it makes shit hell expensive to repair, and, whoa, and it makes it break quicker, so. Ow! Stop it! Quit it! You're picking on me! Ah! And I haven't any healing items on the bar. Because why would I have something helpful like that? Oh, right, I never got these things. There. That'll confuse you for a minute till you figure out, yeah, you can shoot at me over the wall. But at least it won't keep the melee zombies from wandering in. That's a bug block, and I'm just going to be contrary. Martel's chest plate. Fire protection, that's... yeah. Yeah, because that fire is really sucking. Aw, not you guys! Aw, man! Orion, why? Of course, limitless... I started to say orange helmets. What are those? Iron helmets. To repair our... no unbreaking helmet that we're using. What is in you? Damn it, I'll break you and take the stuff, but a lot of it's no good. But I mean, you know, I guess it can't all be good. What are you? You're pretty good. You're decent. And you? This is what a lot of the chests in the maze were, just kind of random stuff, but not quite that random. But, which is fine. It can't all be good loot, but that's why I didn't have more to show you guys. That was a diamond. I thought I saw a diamond come out of there. Any more? That didn't pop out? No? Okay. Just checking. Had to check, y'all. Knew I had to check. And I completely forgot. Oh yeah, that's why I didn't have more to show you guys from the maze, is because there was a lot of chests, but a lot of it was just not even worth anything, really. So, meh. That's fine. It can't all be good loot, and I'd rather have, you know, the chests to look through and just have some of it be good loot. Some of it has to be good loot. If there's 87 chests to look through and it's all sucky loot, then I get annoyed. But I don't mind looking through 87 chests if, you know, 4 of them have decent loot. So, okay, 4 of them have really good loot, and then, like, most of them have... like, maybe a couple of iron bits or something like that. And then, you know, the others have junk. So, But you got to break it down. Whew, holy. Okay, we have a diamond. I wanted to drop that off. Oh, wait, that doesn't go in there. At least these guys are dropping gear that I can actually use. It's not completely beat up. Like, some of it still is in the greens, so that's nice. And off camera, what I'll probably do is, any that is... What I usually do with mobs that drop stuff like this, any that's in the green, I save, or even this, whatever color that, you want to call that, orange, I guess. But if it's like this, I'll take a couple of pieces that are like that, and I'll stick them together and strip the enchantment, and that seems to work pretty well. So, because you can't repair them, I mean, I could repair all those together, but why? Why not just stick them all together and then just make one? Sorry. I have stuff here that I don't know where to put. Our drop box is getting really full, though. Of course, I had no idea how many boxes we would need, so if I have to put more boxes down, I don't care. But that's a drop. That goes in the drop box, I guess. Well, let's go poke around. We got a little bit of time left. Can't believe how fast these episodes are going, and it feels like I haven't done anything. Of course, I guess we've done quite a bit, considering, but, it doesn't feel like we've gotten very far. Oh, well, that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta slow down and not try to push too fast. I guess, whatever. One of my biggest faults is that I tend to push. It's like, okay, I'm ready, let's go. Ooh, an unbreaking iron sword. That's fantastically helpful for repairing something. Really? I'm not even gonna bother. I guess that's a creeper. Dude, seriously, if you had been like another minute sooner or later or whatever, you could have helped me out. But you barely hurt me. I think you did more damage to the landscape, as they usually do. I wasn't even thinking about the creepers in this place. I forgot about them. Hi, I heard you coming. I heard you. I was like, yep, that's a creeper. I hear creeper creeping. Yep, there it is. I did not know there was a creeper spawner in here. My bad. Let's eat some food. Did I just eat 2 pieces? No, I think they fixed that. Or, well, not. Speaking of, they're adding a new enchantment. It's the Frostwalker or something. Now, that's cool. Fire protection and a potion of life. Thank you. You know, that's cool, Frostwalker or something like that. But they have a similar enchantment in Hexit. And, there's one problem with that, and that's if you try to jump off of something and go to land in the water and you're wearing boots that turn the water to ice, you will die of the fall damage. I learned that the hard way. So if you're going to have an enchantment like that, you want to be damn sure you're not going to go mountain climbing, that you might be tempted to jump off the top to save a little time. And then die to fall damage in the water. So, oh, hold on 1 minute, guys. My phone's ringing. Okay, guys, we're back. I think I'm back, at least until somebody else calls me. Actually, that was important enough I had to answer it because that was my mother-in-law, and she is the one picking my son up from school because I'm going to be in Flagstaff with my husband and my daughter. And as I've mentioned, Flagstaff is like 45 minutes to an hour away from Winslow. It depends on what part of Flagstaff you're going to. And it's not very big, but still big enough. Bigger than Winslow. But that's where my daughter's doctor is, so... Actually, that's where my doctor is, too. Not like our general practitioner, but like our... If, you know, like her back doctor's there and stuff, so. And I have a doctor over there because I'm double jointed, which means that my bones, or my ligaments are starting to suffer from, years of bending entirely too far. But if I ever needed to be stuffed into a suitcase, I can bend like no tomorrow. And I'm still super flexible. Like, that's still a thing. It looks impressive. It's nice, though, because, like, it helps keep me from breaking bones. You know, like, I did something to my ankle on Thanksgiving, of course, a couple years ago, and, I have a feeling that if I didn't have double joint, or, well, it's actually, the technical term is lax ligaments. If I didn't have that, I think I'd have broke my ankle, the way I rolled it. And the searing hot pain that shot through it. because it still hurt. But whoa, what are you? Look at you. Your head glows cool. Oh, you dropped diamond boots. That's a diamond boot. Well, that's a pair. You know, something we don't have is an enchanting table. Not that it matters, because the map right now is small enough. Well, I don't mean right now. I mean, the map is small enough that the stuff that I'm able to repair, you know, on the anvils, as long as we have plenty of anvils. If you have plenty of anvils and decent enchanting books and stuff, you don't need an enchanting table. Like, you can get through a whole map without an enchanting table if the map maker accounts for that and remembers that they don't. I think some map makers I've run into, like, they, you know, like, they won't give you an enchanting table or something like that. They'll withhold some kind of resource or whatever, but I think they don't always remember. You know, it's like there's this one map I was playing and the guy spammed. You could tell it was a new map maker because he spammed, and a young guy too. Skeleton spawners. Special skeleton spawners all over the place. And he didn't have anything much better than an enchanted chain. And skeletons with power flame bows. And we're talking, he spammed them. There was just no way through. And I sent him a message saying, I tried your map, but it's unplayable. And a few people said so. So it had potential. It needed a lot of adjusting, though. It was unbalanced, is what it was. Mostly he thought, I'm going to be mean and brutal, and I'm going to put traps and bad things everywhere. But he gave you gear, but the gear wasn't up to what he was throwing at you, and it was early map too. Okay, I don't want you guys. I was making sure it wasn't the diamond boot dudes, because I think we want those guys. The diamond boot dudes. I don't have to tell you guys who that was. You guys know who that was. It was the diamond boot dudes. You know, I'm going to start a band and I'm going to name it the Diamond Boot Dudes. That's totally a thing I'm going to do. Ugh. Maybe when I'm 40. I have a little ways to go yet, so I've got time to figure out, you know, exactly how I'm going to start a band when the only instrument I play is saxophone. I don't know, I played drums back in 8th grade, but if I'm talking about starting a band in my 40s, I don't have to tell you guys how long ago it was that I played played drums in junior high, for God's sake. You know? You can guess it's been, 20 odd years without needing to know exactly. I've said how old I am. My son knows how old I am. I'll get up, feeling all creaky and stiff, and he's like, be like, man, I'm old. And he's like, you're not old, Mom. You're only 37. And I'm like, thanks, son, because when I was your age, I thought 37 was over the hill. I think it's a lot, like, in how the person acts. Like, my kids, I think gaming, I'm not a serious gamer, but I play games, obviously. Gee. But, I think that kind of helps, keep me at least where I can chat with my kids. So that's cool. I told him this morning that, because I got up and checked Twitter, and Dinnerbone had tweeted about the new enchantments. It's the frost one, and then it's mending, which best I can tell it somehow does it. I don't know, but I'm not sure what mending does that you can't do on an anvil. Of course, I guess if you don't have an anvil, but in vanilla, you don't often have enchanting and don't have an anvil. I don't know. I honestly don't know what mending does, but we have no torches. That's okay, because I think we have no time. I don't know. I left my timer running the whole time I cut, so I don't know how long this recording has been, but I know it's been close to 30 minutes, if not over. So this is probably a good time to stop recording, I suppose. It feels like we didn't do anything, but actually, we lit up quite a bit. It's just, there's some pretty badass monsters in here. So, like, we run forward and then have to run back to avoid, well, death and dismemberment. Well, we don't need it for that. What are you? Sharpness 5. Too bad. It's really too bad that I can't put this in an anvil, put this on the other side of the anvil, and get a sharpness 5 unbreaking 3 iron sword, because the sharpness 5 doesn't apply to the ingot. I mean, it seems like it, like you should be able to strip the enchantment from this and put it on this type of thing. Unbreaking 2, not exciting. Those are nice to have. Although they're unenchanted and almost broken. But if you got enough pairs of them, you could end up with a pair of diamond boots. But I'm running low on enchanting books. So, also I'm running low on storage space, so I'm going to have to address that issue. But I think it's time to go, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And be sure and leave me a comment telling me what you thought of the episode. And the only reason I ask for comments is because I'm still getting a feel for, like, what people like and stuff. For the most part, I don't like asking for it because I don't know, it feels, I don't like it. Like, I just don't. But anyways, I don't mind people who do. I don't usually like to do it. But, alright, I'm out of here. I'm shutting up now, and I will see you all real soon. Take care. Bye now.